Hey, it's Mr. Scoppa here with an update for January 22nd, 2016. It still seems strange to be saying 2016, but we're here, and with it being the 22nd, that means that we are a week away from the halfway point of the year. It's amazing that next Friday is the halfway point of the year. I can't even comprehend that half the year has gone by already, which is why I'm now getting us in the progress of using the iPads more and using Google Forms more. I don't know if the kids have talked about the fact that they've been doing some Google Forms, like for the kids today that made the AR incentive day, the 15 books at 80% or higher. They filled out a form that went through and put all their choices in. They had to type in their name and my name and then make their choices down here, and it puts it in so that way we can sort everything for kids. They might have talked about the fact that we have been taking our Wordly Wise test, and then they've been entering their answers in on the iPads, and that way it scores it quickly, which is one of the reasons why the kids are going to be getting an email address. Now, the email address is going to be their school year, their first name, their last initial. It won't have any information past that about them, and it's going to be at pelmaccsd.org. And that is going to be an email address that's only going to allow for use within the district, which means that they can email teachers, they can receive emails from teachers, and so then that way there's not the outside stuff coming in and inside stuff going out and all that good stuff. I'll be getting you more information from Mr. Dolce that links to some information about how safe the Google apps are, and it's amazing all the safeguards that are there, and it will allow us to do so much more in getting them ready for using the computers and working collaboratively a lot more. And we're going to be working on those accounts and kind of doing some things and ramping up as the year goes on, so that way they get really used to these things. So eventually, when they take those tests for the Wordly Wise, when they take it online, as soon as I grade it, they'll get an email saying, hey, by the way, you just got an 87% on this. And that way they'll have an email right away about it, and little things like that. Also, some things I'm working on is trying to get a setup going for my website that's going to include homework listed on a usual basis. I'm trying to figure out the best way to get a Google Calendar kind of intermixed with that. So if, let's say that your son or daughter happens to forget their agenda, which never happens with any of them, trust me, never happens. But let's say if it did happen. And then they said, oh, we don't have any homework. Then you could go, oh, wait a minute, hold on a second. Go to Mr. Scoppa's website and see on the calendar, oh, no, Mr. Scoppa says that you have these 3 things here to do. Or if they do bring home their agenda and there's nothing written in it, that's another way to do it. But just as a reminder, every night they've got 20 minutes of reading and the reading log to fill out. If they don't have math homework, they should be working on flashcards and getting those things down. They've got Wordly Wise on a usual basis, and starting next week we're going to be back to a normal schedule where A through D is due on Tuesday, E is due on Thursday, the test will be on Friday. We kind of moved it around a little bit because of the Martin Luther King Jr. Day this week. So just some ideas with that. So with that, I hope you have a great weekend. I know it's cold out there, which, oh, last reminder, make sure they come to school prepared, dressed wise. You know, it's that idea where, you know, if we go outside, they got shorts on, I'm not letting them go out. They got to have pants, you know, things like that, jackets, hats, gloves, boots are a great thing, because if we do go out, you know, there's that white stuff out there, the snow, and, you know, there's that temperature, and I want them to be safe, and I understand that they need to get some energy out and run around during recess. They obviously understand that they need to be dressed appropriately for that. I have no problem with boots and snow pants and things like that being left here from day to day, so they've got them here so they don't have to travel them back and forth. But if your son or daughter needs to have those boots at home so you can say, get out of the house, go play, get some energy out before they do something or they drive you crazy, just remind them that they got to bring them back and forth every day. So, you know, that's up to you guys to have a conversation with. And just so you know, this morning at the morning meeting, they were brought to the attention of Coins for Cancer. It's a fundraising drive we're doing this year for Golisano's Children's Hospital, and you can talk with them about that. So with that, that's a great way to show the Pelmac way. Talked a little bit about email address, talked a little bit about the stuff going on outside and some of the things that are coming up, and with that, have a good weekend.